He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Tulane's offense will get first crack at it here. And here comes the sophomore running back. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win. The run inside. It's McClure. Makes it past the marker. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give. There's a crease. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. In the red area, it's McClure. And he's in! Touchdown, Tulane!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Miners' offense will now get its first chance with the football. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And, man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He was looking for running room, but they get him down at the 28, and now they are set up. This offense has it with really good field position. Running inside, it's McClure. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. Right back to the well. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Miners' offense all set and ready to start the drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
To the air, it's Van Buren. Here's the pressure, and it's a sack. How about this DB turning on the Jets and getting the first sack of the game for this defense?
And that is how you come from the secondary with authority. Come with some speed, some vitriol, some hate. Just get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. Nice job by the secondary getting to the quarterback.
The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Got a man, it's Thompson.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
To the air on second down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Got a first down. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. First down and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Finding some room. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Plows through the defense. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Moves away as he feels pressure. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down. We've reached the break, and it's Tulane on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wide receiver going in motion. On the ground, it's McClure. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Now from inside the red zone. Looking for the score. And it's caught. Touchdown, Green Wave.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And he makes the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Moving out of the pocket. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They believe they can run right here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Dumps it to the back. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Throws to the back. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Off the play fake on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. On the move, he fires. It's caught downfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hauls it in. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That's the sophomore running back there taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Off the play fake. Under fire. He's got it down the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Daniels. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Looking to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Now it's 2nd and goal. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. He sacked this defense all over him. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Miners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Van Buren. Makes a catch. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. Got him downfield. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Miners have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Odom. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
Get it out on the screen. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Sends it back in motion. To the air. It's Van Buren. Here's a heat. And they almost came up with that pick in the end zone. What a stop that would have been.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. He threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And that's not a surprise. When a QB lines up and sees man-to-man coverage on his guy that runs so fast on the GPS that it's speeding in a school zone, like, this dude can absolutely roll. He sees man coverage, tries to take advantage of it. They don't execute on that play. But if you want to play that defense, I think you'll get that pattern a lot from that guy.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Field goal is good.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. Content to run out the clock, the quarterback takes a knee. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with a look at Virginia Tech, taking on the number 16 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
About to start here in the second half, Tulane will kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Pulls it in. It's Odom. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Quick strike complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Miners are moving quickly down the field. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Miners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a first and goal. Going to the run, it's McClure. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Second and goal for the offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. On second and goal, he carries again. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Tulane!
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Catch in the middle, it's Odom. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Van Buren. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Now on second down. Looking to fire. Unleashes one. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Green Wave. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And he tacks on the extra point. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the court...
Oh, he wants it all. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
And, man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet yelling.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
He's going to fire deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. Finds his man.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Quickly complete. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Rush is on him. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And they'll take over. First and 10.
Motion from the wide receiver. On the move, it's McCool. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Turner. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Number 96, set to kick this one away.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. Gets it to him on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Running inside, it's Isaac. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those... linemen to try to move them out of the way to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Finds his man. It's Rodgers. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Miners with the 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Rodgers. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. No good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run the option. The pitch. Picks up the 1st down. Here's a little room there. He's wrestled to the ground. They ran the option beautifully, and they pick up the 1st down. Line gets set. 1st down. The give as they work on that clock. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Rides to back and leaves it. Shakes off the defender. Worked his way ahead for a pickup of about 6 yards on the play. Clock stops. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. Give to the single back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys bleeding into the 2nd level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that 1st.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wideout. Run in the red zone. It's Daniels. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
Yeah, and then they